The start of the Dalton. Let's go. Welcome to part 5, day 9 of the Alaska adventure. Today's goal, to get somewhere near Coldfoot on our way up to Dead Horse. Dead Horse. Alright, so we just crossed the Yukon River and we are going to stop and get gas before we head on up to the next gas station in Coldfoot. Maybe not. No gas. Alright, just went inside and asked. They're going to be getting gas sometime today. They just don't know when. Truck hasn't left Fairbanks yet. And it's 120 miles to Coldfoot, where the next gas station is. And I've got 150 miles till I'm out of gas. So, yeah, it's an adventure. A little bit of a cushion. Finger Mountain. Finger Rock, a landmark through time. Hunters knew of the rock when shaggy mammoths and bison roamed the surrounding hills. Later, peering down from wind-racked cockpits, early bush pilots used the rock to guide their way home, since Granite Finger points directly towards Fairbanks. Today, Finger Rock marks a unique habitat, scenic vista, and wildlife viewing site for people traveling the Dalton Highway. Alright, so the gas light just came on. It shows we got about 33 miles till we're out of gas. I'm thinking it's about 10 miles further to the gas station. So if all goes well, we'll make it. If not, we're getting into our emergency reserves. Well, if it wasn't for the extra fuel on the back of the Jeep, I'd be getting nervous. Well, we made it to Coldfoot without running out of gas. Let's get some. And I can safely say this is the most expensive gas so far on the trip, but that's to be expected. Sure beats walking. After fueling up, we're gonna head to the visitor center and get some information. Make sure we can find a place to camp on the way up. So we were way down there. And we're way up there. So we grabbed some patches at the visitor center because, well, that's what overlanders do. And now we're gonna head a little bit closer up and see just where we're gonna camp tonight. Well, the sign says 240 miles till next service. Jeep says 294 miles till empty. Let's see who wins. Hands down, this has to be the most beautiful drive I have ever done. If it's not on your bucket list, this needs to be put on it. All right, I do have a question. This mountain in front of me, is this one solid piece of rock? I can't think of a prettier place to have a lunch. Welcome to camp for the night. It's the first place we found that was not muddy. But the view, oh man, that view is gorgeous. Here's the rest of it. Good morning, YouTube. It is day 10, I think. It is 2:30 in the morning. This is absolutely breathtaking. All right, so it's a more manageable time, 5:30, and we're back on the road. Let's do that final push. So we're 102 miles from Dead Horse, and this has got to be the most hardcore thing I have ever seen.
My name is Martin.
Martin?
Martin.
Martin? I'm Scott.
Nice
to meet you. This is hardcore. This is amazing. How long did it take you to get here?
Actually, I flew to Prudhoe Bay.
Okay.
I'm heading south.
Flew to Prudhoe Bay and heading south. Wow. How long do you think it'll take you?
Well, to Fairbanks, I still have a couple of days, like 5-6 days or so.
Nice.
Probably more.
Nice.
Who knows?
5 to 6 days to Fairbanks on a bicycle from Prudhoe Bay. You are hardcore. You are amazing.
Thank you.
I will let you know. That man is from Spain, and he is living his best life. We made it! Woohoo! So we did make it to Dead Horse, but we broke. So we broke the frame. All right, so what has happened is that outbound has a C-channel frame, and then the bracket that holds the leaf spring is bolted to it. Well, that piece of metal broke off, so there's nothing holding the leaf spring back on except for the rear shackle. We found a shop up here in Dead Horse that might be able to get us in and get it fixed, but we're waiting to find out.
I'm originally from Wyoming.
All right, $7.21 a gallon for gas unleaded up here currently, which is about what it was in Coldfoot. I had an amazing lunch at the Aurora Hotel. We're gonna go take a couple pictures and then start heading south. As we're getting ready to leave, we got one thing left to do. All roads taken badge, the Dalton Highway, because the drive is worth the adventure. So our initial plan was to stick around Dead Horse and do the polar bear plunge tour and then camp here tonight and head out in the morning. But we got here early enough in the day, it's going to be almost a 3-hour wait just for the tour to start. So instead of having a cold, muddy camp, we're going to head back down to Coldfoot where it's just a little bit warmer and the ground's a whole lot drier. Here's the place we would be camping if we stayed in Dead Horse. I think that's an awful wet, sloppy, muddy mess, so we're gonna pass. The passenger side broke in the exact same spot the driver's side did. We are about an hour north of Coldfoot, and we don't know if they have a weld shop there. We're gonna find out. All right, we've made it to Coldfoot, and I wanna show you what we've got here. Let's start with the welds that were done in Dead Horse. Yep, welds failed. That's not good. Now check this out. This is actually the frame right here. So this entire piece ripped out of the frame, just like that happened on the other side. So right now, the only thing holding the axle in place is the rear shackles and about an inch weld on the front shackle on the driver's side from Dead Horse. So here's the problem. We made it to Coldfoot, and the tire shop was closed for the evening, which is fine. I get it, no worries. They do not have an individual there that knows how to weld, but they have welding equipment that they will rent out if you know how to weld. Well, I can weld, so that's not a big deal. But when I asked, do you have any scrap metal laying around and what does it cost to rent the welder, I was told they don't know. They would have to call the guy at the tire shop, and because he has gone home, it is a $150 service call to make a phone call to ask if what they charge. With that in mind, we limped up the road to a campground. We're going to spend the night here. The shop opens tomorrow, and we'll find out, one, what they charge to weld, which is irrelevant because I have to use the welder, and two, we're going to find out if they have scrap metal or if I have to drive 250 miles back to Fairbanks to get metal or a cutoff wheel or anything like that. With that, we're going to cook dinner, Stay tuned for the next episode and see how we get out of this mess. Remember, life's an adventure. Go live it. Have yourself a blessed day, and we'll see you in the next video.